In Manatee County, people are flocking to get a good look inside a historic mansion. It's filled with the life-changing innovations of a man who most of us have never heard of. Once a year, the Powel Crosley Estate opens up for tours. It started today and continues tomorrow. And new tonight, Fox 13's Lloyd Sowers takes us inside the home and the mind of Powel Crosley.
It's hard to imagine a place more beautiful than the Crosley Estate overlooking Sarasota Bay. And it's equally hard to imagine just how Powel Crosley imagined all the innovations that are now displayed all over his house.
Notwithstanding Thomas Alva Edison, Powel Crosley did more things that affect your day-to-day life today than anyone else. And yet we don't know anything about it.
If you're old enough, you remember Crosley radios. And there are dozens of them here. Radios took Crosley from rags to riches. In 1929, his mansion was built near his friend John Ringling's. But Crosley dialed in a circus of the mind that tuned past building radios.
He manufactured the first fax machine in 1939.
In his hometown, he bought the Cincinnati Reds and put up the first lights in baseball.
Was that popular? Well, it's been over 70 years since there's been a daytime World Series game. Is that? I think it's going to stick.
Some ideas didn't stick. There was the electric anti-baldness machine. Crosley even made cars for a time, the first cars with radios.
He invented the car radio. Didn't invent the radio, didn't invent the car. Then the combination came up with the first car radio.
At his radio station, Crosley sold advertising to a soap company.
The biggest manufacturer in Cincinnati is Procter & Gamble. What do they make? Soap. So yes, Powel Crosley did in fact invent the soap opera.
A personal story of an entrepreneur able to reach people in new ways, even advertising radios through the post office.
Called direct mail. Powel Crosley invented junk mail.
Manatee County now owns the house that's filled with radios and devices from the mind of Powel Crosley, the little-known innovator who built his house on Sarasota Bay. Lloyd Sowers, Fox 13 News.
What an amazing mind. The estate will offer tours every half hour again tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and there is no admission charge.